A prophecy echoing from the shadows. Imagine waking up one morning to a whisper trembling through the air. Gemini. Your treasure is destined. Not a fleeting dream, not a whimsical fantasy, but a prophecy carved in the unseen by Baba Vanga, the blind seer whose eyes pierced the veil of time itself. Welcome to Esoteric Wisdom, my sacred corner of the cosmos, where today I'm inviting you on a journey, a wild, mystical ride into a revelation that could change everything. This isn't just about a zodiac sign, it's about you, Gemini, and a goldmine of riches waiting to be claimed in 2025. Are you ready to listen to the universe? Because it's screaming your name. The soul behind Esoteric Wisdom, a passionate explorer of astrology, ancient prophecies, and the untapped potential burning in us all. I've spent countless nights under starlit skies, poring over the secrets of the Zodiac, and diving deep into the cryptic words of Baba Vanga. What I've uncovered isn't some dusty textbook theory, it's a living, breathing call to action. Gemini, you're not just a constellation twinkling above, you're a force, a whirlwind of possibility. And today, I'm here to guide you, not as a distant scholar, but as a friend who's walked the path of wonder and wants you to run toward your destiny with me. Baba Vanga didn't mince words when she spoke of 2025. Known for her chilling accuracy, predicting disasters, shifts, and awakenings, she left us a breadcrumb trail to something extraordinary. The twins, she said, will uncover gold amidst the chaos. That's you, Gemini, the twins of the Zodiac, the restless seekers ruled by Mercury's electric pulse. But this isn't about stumbling over a chest of coins buried in the dirt. No. This goldmine is richer, wilder, its wealth in spirit, in opportunity, in the sheer audacity of your dreams. Vanga saw it. 2025 is your year to rise. But only if you dare to step into the storm and claim it. Why does this matter? Because prophecies aren't fairy tales. They're torches lighting up the dark corners of our potential. At Esoteric Wisdom, I don't just share stories. I hand you the map to your own adventure. Gemini, you're not here by accident. The universe has been plotting this moment. And Baba Vanga's words are the spark. Will you let them fade into the ether? Or will you grab them, hold them close, and run toward the riches they promise? This is just the beginning. Stick with me. Because we're about to unravel a mystery that's been waiting for you all along. Baba Vanga, the guide from the unseen realm. She was born in a crumbling village. A child of poverty who lost her sight at 12 when a freak storm tore through her world. But Baba Vanga didn't need eyes to see, she saw with her soul. On Esoteric Wisdom, we don't just talk about legends, we breathe life into them. And Vanga is no mere footnote. She's a titan of the unseen, a woman who gazed beyond the horizon and spoke truths that still ripple through time. From the fall of empires to the towers crumbling on 9/11. Her visions weren't guesses, they were thunderclaps of certainty. And now, Gemini, her voice echoes for you, whispering of a goldmine hidden in the chaos of 2025. Let's step into her story and uncover why she matters to you. Picture this. A frail woman wrapped in a shawl, sitting in a dim room, her blind eyes staring into infinity. People came from miles around, kings, peasants, skeptics, begging for a glimpse of their fate. She didn't sugarcoat it. I see fire, she'd say, or, water will rise. But among her cryptic warnings, there was always hope, a thread of light for those bold enough to seize it. For 2025, her words about Gemini are like a riddle wrapped in a promise. Those born of twins will find gold in the turmoil. What does it mean? It's not a literal treasure chest glinting under the sun, no. It's something deeper. To me, it's the wealth of a mind that bends but never breaks. A spirit that dances through storms. A life that turns chaos into creation. Gemini, ruled by Mercury's restless energy. You're the twin she saw, the one destined to thrive when the world shakes. I've always been fascinated by Vanga, not just for her predictions, but for what they reveal about us. Last summer, I sat with a tattered book of her prophecies, a cup of tea steaming beside me, and felt a shiver as I read about 2025. Wars brewing in Europe, whispers of extraterrestrial contact, technology spiraling into the unknown. She painted a canvas of upheaval. Yet there you are, Gemini, smack in the middle of it. Not as a victim, but as a victor. Gold in the chaos, she said. To me, that's you turning a crumbling economy into a business empire. A flood of noise into a viral message. A broken dream into a masterpiece. You're the alchemist of the Zodiac. And Vanga knew it. Why trust her? Look at her track record. Uncanny. Unsettling. Undeniable. She foresaw the Soviet Union's collapse when it seemed invincible. She warned of a great wave years before the tsunami of 2004. Skeptics can scoff, but I've seen too much to dismiss her. At Esoteric Wisdom, I don't peddle blind faith. I dig for truth. And the truth is, Vanga wasn't just a seer. She was a mirror reflecting what we're capable of. For me, she's a reminder that the universe isn't random, it's a stage. And Gemini, you're about to steal the spotlight. I've met Geminis who embody this. My cousin, a whirlwind of ideas, turned a blog into a six-figure gig during a pandemic. That's the gold Vanga saw, not luck, but grit, ingenuity, and a refusal to stand still. So here we stand, at the edge of her prophecy. Gemini, this isn't about fate handing you a prize. It's about you claiming what's yours. Baba Vanga didn't see a timid soul. She saw a warrior of wit and wonder. Are you ready to prove her right? Let's keep going, because this goldmine isn't just a story. It's your legacy waiting to be written. Baba Vanga, the guide from the unseen realm. She emerged from the shadows of a tiny Bulgarian village. A girl robbed of sight by a merciless storm at 12, yet gifted with a vision that pierced the fabric of time. Welcome back to Esoteric Wisdom, where we don't just recount legends, we ignite them. I'm your name, your guide through the cosmic wilds. And today we're stepping into the world of Baba Vanga, a woman who didn't see with her eyes but with her spirit. Her prophecies, sharp as lightning, foretold the collapse of towers, the drowning of nations, and now, Gemini, they're calling your name. In 2025, she saw you unearthing a goldmine amidst chaos. Let's unravel her story and why it's your story too. Baba Vanga wasn't a fairy tale figure. She was raw, real, and relentless. Picture her, a hunched silhouette in a threadbare shawl, her blind gaze fixed on something no one else could see. Crowds flocked to her doorstep, farmers, poets, even presidents, hungry for a glimpse of tomorrow. She'd murmur, "Darkness looms," or, "A new dawn rises." Her words heavy with truth. She predicted 9/11 when skyscrapers were still symbols of invincibility, foresaw the Soviet Union's fracture. And now, her voice reaches across decades to whisper about Gemini in 2025. The twins will find gold in the turmoil. What gold? Not glittering coins, but a wealth born of your duality, your quicksilver mind, your fearless heart. Gemini, you're the storm chaser she envisioned, the one who turns wreckage into riches. I've spent sleepless nights with her words, a flickering candle my only company, tracing the threads of her visions. For 2025, she painted a world on edge, wars flaring, skies buzzing with strange signals, humanity teetering. Yet amid this tempest, she saw you, Gemini, not cowering but conquering. Gold in the chaos isn't a vague promise, it's a spotlight on your gifts. Ruled by Mercury, the planet of wit and motion, you're built to weave through madness, to spin straw into gold. I see it in every Gemini I know. My friend who launched a podcast when the world shut down. Her voice cutting through the noise like a blade. That's the treasure Vanga glimpsed, a bounty of brilliance only you can claim. Why believe her? Because she's been right too often to ignore. She warned of a great Muslim war decades before unrest shook the globe. Spoke of submerged lands before tsunamis swallowed coastlines. Skeptics can shrug, but I've felt the weight of her accuracy in my bones. At Esoteric Wisdom, I don't peddle myths, I unearth truths. Vanga wasn't just a prophet, she was a beacon, illuminating paths we're too afraid to tread. For me, she's proof the universe conspires in our favor, if we listen. Gemini, her words aren't a gift handed on a platter, they're a challenge. She saw your potential shimmering in the dark, waiting for you to seize it. Are you ready to step into her vision? Let's dive deeper, because this prophecy isn't just history, it's your future unfolding. Gemini, the twin soul of transformation. Gemini, Who are you? A gust of wind slipping through grasping hands. A mind that sparks like a live wire. A spirit that refuses to be tethered. Here at Esoteric Wisdom, I'm your name, your starry-eyed companion. And today we're peeling back the layers of your cosmic DNA. You're not just a sign, you're a symphony of contradictions. A dance of light and shadow ruled by Mercury, the trickster god of speed and secrets. Baba Vanga saw you rising in 2025. A twin soul destined to unearth a goldmine from the ashes of chaos. Let's explore what makes you you, and why this year. You're the universe's wild card. You're the Zodiac's restless dreamer. Gemini, one moment you're lost in a book. The next you're plotting a revolution over coffee. Mercury fuels your fire. Your words cut like diamonds. Your ideas swirl like a tempest. You're not one person but two. The thinker and the doer. The poet and the warrior. I've always loved that about you. Your ability to shift. To shimmer. To be everywhere and nowhere at once. In astrology, you're the air that stirs the stillness. The breath that keeps the world spinning. And in 2025, when Baba Vanga's prophecy ignites, that duality becomes your superpower. She didn't see a timid bystander. She saw a force of nature. A twin flame burning bright when others flicker out. What's your edge in 2025? It's your adaptability, your curiosity, your knack for seeing the puzzle pieces when everyone else sees a mess. Vanga's world of chaos, wars, breakthroughs, upheaval, is your playground. While others cling to the old, you'll leap into the new. Picture this. Economies wobble. And you launch a startup that thrives on uncertainty. Tech explodes. And you're the voice shaping the conversation. The gold she promised isn't buried in the ground. It's in your head. Your hands. Your hustle. I've seen it firsthand. My Gemini sister lost her job last year. And instead of breaking, she built a freelance empire in months, writing, designing, connecting. That's you. A phoenix with two wings. Soaring where others fall. Let me get personal for a second. I've always been drawn to Geminis, not just because I study the stars, but because you live what I preach at Esoteric Wisdom. You're proof that chaos isn't a curse, it's a canvas. I remember a night last fall, sitting with a Gemini friend under a sky thick with clouds. She said, "When everything's a mess, I feel alive. I rebuild it my way." That's the heartbeat of Vanga's prophecy. 2025 won't be gentle. Wars might rage. Systems might crack, but you'll dance through the debris, turning rubble into gold. Your mind is a magnet for opportunity. Your tongue a spark that lights fires. You're not just surviving this year, you're rewriting it. So what's the goldmine? It's wealth in every form. Money from your ingenuity. Peace from your resilience. Power from your voice. Imagine a world where others panic. And you're the one laughing. I've got this. That's the Gemini I know. The one who talks to strangers and walks away with a deal. Who scribbles an idea on a napkin and turns it into a movement. Vanga didn't pick you randomly. She saw your twin soul as the key. You're restless? Good, rest is for the weary. You're scattered? Perfect. That's how you cover the map. This year, your flaws aren't chains, they're wings. Gemini, you're not here to wait, you're here to wield. 2025 is your crucible. And the gold is yours to forge. At Esoteric Wisdom, I'm not just cheering from the sidelines, I'm walking with you. Marveling at the magic in your bones. Baba Vanga saw it, and now it's time you see it too. You're the twin star of transformation. And the universe is watching. Ready to shine? Gemini, rise and shine. Here we are, Gemini, at the edge of the abyss. The peak of the storm. Esoteric Wisdom's beating heart laid bare. I'm your name, your guide through this cosmic wildfire. And today's the moment we've been building to. Baba Vanga's prophecy isn't a lullaby, it's a battle cry. And 2025 is your battlefield. The world's trembling, the skies are splitting. And you're not just standing, you're rising. This is your climax, your chance to grab the gold mine and burn brighter than the chaos around you. Let's light the fuse and watch you explode into the destiny she foresaw. This year's no gentle breeze, it's a hurricane. Vanga warned of wars tearing at Europe's seams. Of voices from beyond whispering truths we're not ready for. Of a planet buckling under its own weight. It's raw, it's real, and it's relentless. But Gemini, You were born for this. When others hunker down, you step up. When the ground shakes, you dance. Gold in the turmoil, she said, and here's why. Your twin soul thrives in the fray. One half sees the cracks. The other builds bridges. One questions. The other answers. I've seen it. A Gemini friend of mine turned a layoff into a launchpad. Grinning while the world groaned. That's you. Not a survivor, but a conqueror. This is your shot, and it's double-edged. Challenge and triumph locked in a cosmic tango. The challenge? Chaos doesn't play nice. Jobs might vanish. Systems might fail. Fear might howl. But the triumph? It's yours to snatch. You're Mercury's child. Quick. Clever. Untamed. When panic grips the rest, you'll be the one smirking. I've got a plan. I believe in you. Not as some starry-eyed mystic, but as someone who's watched Geminis turn floods into stepping stones. My cousin lost everything in a storm once, then rebuilt her life twice as bold. That's your blood, your fire. 2025's throwing punches, dodge, weave, and hit back harder. Let me speak straight to your soul. You're not ordinary, you never were. I've met Geminis who light rooms with a word, who spin chaos into gold with a wink. You're the game changer, the spark in the dark, the twin star that outshines the night. Vanga didn't pick you by chance. She saw the warrior in you. The one who laughs at storms and builds castles from sand. I've felt it too, walking with you through esoteric wisdom. Don't wait for permission. Seize this. Start that wild idea tomorrow. Speak when others hush. Lead when others lag. You're not here to follow. You're here to rewrite the rules. Picture it, December 2025. The world's still reeling, but there you stand, richer, bolder, prouder, not because luck kissed your feet, but because you clawed your way to the goldmine. Money in your pocket from a hustle no one saw coming. Peace in your chest from truths you chased down. Power in your stride from a voice that wouldn't quit. I see it clear as day. You, Gemini, a beacon in the wreckage. A testament to what happens when a twin soul says, "This is mine." That's not a dream, it's your birthright. Forged in the fire of this year. At Esoteric Wisdom, we don't just talk stars, we live them. I'm with you, cheering, pushing, marveling at the blaze you're becoming. This is your high note, your crescendo. Don't let it fade. The chaos is your stage, the prophecy your script, and the goldmine your prize. Rise, Gemini, shine like the twin flame you are. The universe isn't just watching, it's holding its breath. Make it roar. The end. Your journey has just begun. Here we are, Gemini, catching our breath at the end of this wild ride on Esoteric Wisdom. I'm your name, your starry-eyed guide. And what a journey it's been. We've walked through Baba Vanga's shadowy prophecy, uncovered the twin fire in your soul, and mapped the goldmine waiting in 2025's chaos. But this isn't goodbye, it's a launchpad. The treasure's not buried in these words, it's alive in you. Pulsing, waiting for you to claim it. At Esoteric Wisdom, we don't just dream, we do. So let's wrap this up with a spark, a call, and a promise. Your adventure's only beginning. Think back. We started with Vanga's cryptic whisper, gold for the twins in a world gone mad. We dove into your Gemini essence, that restless, radiant duality that turns storms into stepping stones. We laid out the riches, money, meaning, mastery, and now, it's yours to take. But here's the secret. This isn't a finish line, it's a starting gun. 2025's knocking, and you're not just ready, you're raring to go. I've poured my heart into this for you. Because at Esoteric Wisdom, you're not just readers, you're my cosmic crew. So what's next? You tell me. Drop it in the comments. What's your wildest 2025 dream? Let's make it real together. Join me, won't you? Follow Esoteric Wisdom, hit that subscribe, ring that bell, because we're not done exploring the universe's mysteries. I want to hear from you, Gemini or not. What stirred your soul in this tale? Maybe you're a Taurus plotting your own goldmine, a Scorpio feeling the pull of the unknown. Share it below. I read every word, because this isn't my journey alone, it's ours. Last week, a reader told me they started a blog after my last post. Now that's the gold I live for. What's your move? Scribble an idea. Chase a hunch. Tell me about it. I'm here, cheering you on. Let's end with a bang. Gemini, 2025 is your canvas. And Baba Vanga's handed you the brush. Paint it bold, wild strokes of courage. Splashes of brilliance. You're the twin star, the chaos tamer, the gold finder. Don't just read this, live it. Step into the storm, claim your riches, and leave your mark on the cosmos. At Esoteric Wisdom, I'll be right beside you, marveling at every leap. So tell me in the comments, what's your first step? Let's light up the dark together. Your story's too big to keep quiet.